Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're breaking down some new Animal Crossing New Horizons headlines that have surfaced since yesterday. Now jumping straight into it, Nintendo just released the latest sales figures for the Nintendo Switch and of course their Switch titles, giving us an updated overview of how successful the Switch continues to be as well as New Horizons. Now as of September 2023, Animal Crossing New Horizons has sold an incredible 43.38 million units, which is phenomenal and remains the second best selling Switch game of all time and the best selling Switch game in Japan. This is of course up from the 42.79 million units New Horizons sold as of June 2023. So thanks to Nintendo's latest numbers, we now know Animal Crossing New Horizons sold 600,000 units in the last quarter alone. Of course, this is just insane and super impressive for an almost 4-year-old game. Now, I'm not sure if this can be considered good or bad news at this point. Several media outlets like to point out that whilst a title is still selling hundreds of thousands of units, Nintendo have no reason to make a sequel, for example. However, it can also be seen as an active audience that would probably pay for something new. So personally, I prefer to see it as a good thing that the Animal Crossing community continues to grow and remains active, which can only be a good thing for the future of the franchise. Now in other news, Nintendo continued to push Animal Crossing New Horizons with various marketing campaigns, which probably shows why it can continue to sell 500,000 units in 3 months, because Nintendo have once again announced yet another Animal Crossing New Horizons Aquarium collaboration. Earlier today, Nintendo revealed the New Horizons Aquarium experience is now coming to the Kagoshima Aquarium in Japan. If you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know about this real world event already because we highlighted it when it debuted in Japan just after launch and discussed it again recently when it was announced at the Seattle Aquarium and outside of Japan for the first time. Anyway, the event will be available over the holidays from the end of November all the way through to February next year and offer pretty much the same experiences that are or were available at the other aquariums. These include things like trivia from staff members, activities and stamp rallies such as hunting for all the Animal Crossing critters whilst at the aquarium, free amiibo cards and various limited time merchandise available for visitors. You get the idea. Still, it's only really relevant if you happen to be nearby, but definitely a cool experience if you get the chance to go, and super interesting to see this experience continue to return to multiple aquariums. The thing to really take away from this, almost 4 years after the launch of New Horizons, Nintendo are still actively pushing the game and still seeing sales. Hopefully this shows Nintendo how active the Animal Crossing community is, and hopefully means they'll want to continue making content and release more games in the near future. But that's pretty much it for today's Animal Crossing news. Be sure to like the video if you enjoy updates and consider subscribing to get the latest Animal Crossing news as and when it happens. Thank you of course to the patrons and channel members. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.